CareCorps is a crisis care education ministry. We train the nationals, pastors, doctors, teachers, so that they know how to work with people who've been traumatized either by disaster or war.
The focus of what we do is to pour into those coaches, those facilitators, so that they can better care for these kids.
What we found is that it's one thing to teach them, but we have to do it with them.
Here we go. This part goes like this. Lower, lower. Lower, lower, lower.
And so the second thing we do is we actually run a program with the caregivers.
When we're together in a group, we want to come down and be on the same level. If the kids are sitting, then we can sit with them.
We're privileged to work alongside these people, the ones that are there day in, day out, and to encourage them as well as give them some skills.
All right, you got it. Yeah! You know the song.
In 1998, I was invited to Gulu, which is in northern Uganda, by a couple of different organizations to train their staff that's setting up a children's trauma treatment program there. And a number of times each year, I've been going back to Uganda. The situation in Uganda has been, there's a rebel by the name of Joseph Kony who's been abducting children and waging war in northern Uganda, southern Sudan. It's just unimaginable, the things that you hear, the stories that people have been through. And so many of the children we're working with were former sex slaves, they were child soldiers, children who have been abducted by the rebels and living in the bush for years. And so as the rebels were pushed back into Sudan and Congo, these children began to stream out of the bush. And our goal is to train the people who are there because it's their culture, it's their language, and they're going to go back into villages, into Sudan, into areas that we can't go.
Make sure that you give each child a chance to lead, and that shows the children that they're special and that they're an important part of the group.
There are three important pieces to the CareCorps curriculum. One is building trust, creating a safe place for children. So we gather the kids together, we sing some crazy songs, we get them excited about the day.
I want new life to come through like this, like that.
And then from there, we spend a lot of time in small groups, making sure they understand that they're special, that they're meant to be there, that God loves them. And we always leave space during the day to redirect them to the healing power of Christ. An important piece of the CareCorps program is creating a safe environment for the children. In fact, one day we talk about something that makes you feel safe, and a safe place for many of them was a bowl of food or a pot of food. And so for many of the children, a highlight for them was lunch. They would get a heaping bowl of beans and this thing called posho. They would put a sauce over the top of it, and they loved it. A highlight for many of the children was this bowl of food.
It is so good to see you, friends.
What we try to do is to respond to the needs that are present, that they're asking for. A lot of times it's just giving them some basic skills, how to work with traumatized children, how do you care for them, how do you help their responses to the fright, the feelings of going through it again, the startle reflex, the nightmares, a lot of different issues regarding how to bring discipline, and each time is different, but it's according to the teaching that they're asking.
The goal of the CareCorps program is to come alongside those who are in the field and to equip them and train them.
Can we all do that? Can we focus on really participating and really being with the children today?
It's bringing Christ's love in a very practical way with some ministry skills so they can work with children who've been abused and gone through the horrors of war.
You're sharing your life with these children, and you're helping them to discover how good God is.
We had a wonderful week with the children, but that was secondary to equipping the nationals that are there, that are going to be there next week and the week after and next month and next year to continue to care for them.